Hello and hello. Thank you so much for joining me today. How you doing? Welcome to Last Week in Germany, where me, go through some of the top posts from the Germany subreddit this week, top posts this week, and the actual German subreddit, r/de, top posts this week, to make sure I didn't miss anything that went on in Germany last week. You know, I like to keep my fingers on the pulse of what's going on. Let's do it. Make sure no coalitions collapsed, no other ones. Okay, top post. Vollkornbrot. I don't know what that means. Mean daily intake of whole grain foods, grams per day. Damn! 130 compared to other countries. Look at that. Oh my God. France at 39. Spain at 12. I mean, you're eating more than 10 times as much whole grains as other countries, guys. What the hell are you doing? 10 times Poland. What on earth? I mean, is that good for you? Whole grains. I mean, it's not like we're talking about vegetables. These are better than... To be honest, I don't even know what a whole grain is compared to just grains. I know whole grains are better for you, right? I feel like maybe this is stupid, but guess what? I'm not ashamed. I'm a little bit ashamed, but I'm looking up whole grains. What is it? A whole grain is a grain of any cereal and pseudo-cereal that contains the endosperm, germ, and bran, in contrast to refined grains. Got it. So they haven't been refined, so they're more natural, and they have all these other healthy things. Okay. So it's just all the pretzels, right? Mainly? Welcome to Germany. Our bread has lots of fiber. Our internet, not so much. Do we even have to read any more comments? I think that's the comment of the day. Übersplatt mich ein wenig weitergeredet. Die Zahlen für Österreich sind... Now, what did I just say? Hopefully nothing bad. I am a little surprised how much lower the numbers are for Austria. Oh, yeah. 15? Or is that... No, that's... This is Austria. That's Czechia. It's not that much lower. I mean, it is half, but Austria is still much higher than most other places. But yeah, that's interesting, huh? You just cross that border into Austria, and it's half. Half is grainy. I mean, you look at a photo in Austria, it looks like this. You look at a photo in Germany, it looks like this. A large majority supports the legalization of abortion. That's interesting. I actually forgot abortion was illegal in Germany. Kind of interesting. I mean, I just think of Germany as being a lot more left than here in America. And abortion used to be legal here in America. I guess I'm curious what percent of you guys support it. Okay, so 74% support no restrictions within the first 12 weeks. I think you would find, well, I don't know. That'd be interesting to see this poll taken in here in America. The first 12 weeks is actually, that's pretty early. Like, that's not super controversial, you know. Over here in America, it's really like after 16 weeks is where, for one reason or another, I think that's, I don't know. I don't want to speak about something I don't know fully. It's got to do with something with viability, but, yeah. 12 weeks, pretty early. Interesting poll. Moving on. Oh my God, this is crazy. I mean, I just saw up here, despite this being the German subreddit, Australia bans social media for young people under 16. I'm like, why is that even in this subreddit? Then I scroll down, German majority in favor of social media ban for young people. Is this going to be like a common thing? I mean, Australia, yeah, they just passed it. It's coming into effect next year. Is this going to be happening in Germany now as well? This is sweeping the world. This guy does bring up an interesting point. Obviously, for this to be implemented, the websites have to you have to submit your ID, most likely, or they do weird biometrics shit to your face. I don't know about that. But considering you guys are big into the privacy thing, you know, the privacy thing that us humans used to kind of have, but most of us forgot about it. You guys didn't forget about it. I couldn't really see this being likely to pass just for that reason. I don't think Germans want to submit their photo ID to social media websites. Maybe I'm wrong. You guys let me know. This dude really wrote an ode to the bicycle, which I'm not reading all that, but I just had to point out that's the most German thing. I mean, only in the German subreddit would you find this poem to a bicycle, a love letter to a bicycle. Germany has fallen. Please note that the Deutsche Bank, Bundesbank, can no longer be reached by fax. Starting in January 31st. Oh my God, guys. What's next? No more overhead projectors in the classrooms. Germany is doomed. Is it even still Germany? I mean, I'm not even that old. No, I am pretty old. I'm not even that young, is what I meant to say. And I've never sent a fax in my life. To give an idea of how obsolete fax machines. Then again, as far as like, I don't know. I actually don't know almost anything about fax machines, but it does seem like maybe they're a little bit more secure. Maybe I'm just pulling that out of my butt. But as opposed to sending sensitive information or email, like through an email, to fax it to somebody, is it end-to-end encrypted over the wire? I don't know what I'm talking about. I've never sent a fax, but maybe banks still do it. I don't know. Well, apparently not the Deutsche Bank. Found a picture of the Vapiano menu back in 2015 in Berlin compared to the menu today. So I guess this is like a fancy restaurant. I mean, it looks fancy to me. I'm not gonna lie. Just based off this menu, I don't know. But the ensalada mini was $2.50, €2.50. Now it's €3.95. Damn. It is crazy, huh? I swear, the elite leaders of the world, the Illuminati, if they're out there, the number one thing they count on normal people not realizing is how the compounding effect of inflation, like, yeah, it's supposed to only be 2% a year. Never mind the fact that it hasn't been even close to that until recently. Anyway, for the last few years. But I don't think a lot of people realize just how quickly that 2% compounds on itself. And 10 years go by and prices have doubled. That's crazy to me. But I guess this guy did the math, and that's an average of 7% year-over-year inflation. Which this is extremely anecdotal, I will say. To take one product off one menu at one restaurant and average out the inflation, but it is interesting nonetheless. Especially considering, with the advances in technology, you would think things would be getting cheaper, not doubling in price. All else equal. Black Friday be like, Juby per euro is $4.99. Was $12.09 minus 54%. $5.9. Oh my God, it got more expensive? Is that what I'm seeing here? Oh my God, that's a total sham. That should be illegal. Does that made in W Germany mean that it was manufactured in West Germany during the DDR era? That's an interesting question. I'm guessing the answer is yes. Yes. 666. What do teenagers do in Germany? I don't know. What do you guys do? I'm 17 female and living in Germany as part of my high school exchange. I had some difficulties getting set up with my school, but now everything's going smooth. My only problem is I have nothing to do. Back in the US, I was involved in school clubs and the Girl Scouts, so most of my time was preoccupied. Here, my school doesn't have any clubs. Literally none, and I don't play any sports that transfer to Germany. It's gotten to the point where I'm experiencing difficulties with my host family since they think my lack of activity means I don't want to be here anymore. Point is, the activities you might find at school in other countries are done outside of school in Germany. I was thinking that. Because you guys have a lot of clubs that are not affiliated with schools, and even adults do them, right? Like everybody, I don't know, there's all sorts of clubs. That was one of the first things that really stood out to me about Germany, learning about Germany, and it seems really interesting. I would love to join some clubs right now. But apparently they're not affiliated with the school. This is a great tip. Independent clubs. Verein. Each city usually has a list of them on their website. That's really good to know. Oh, this is an important thing that I'm glad I just read. Germany plans February election after coalition collapse. Okay, great. Because I want to react to this. I want to follow this. This is obviously the biggest news kind of going on politically in Germany. And it's really big news around the whole world. So Germany is set to hold elections on the 23rd of February following the collapse. Okay, that's pretty exciting. We'll be looking out for that. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you had a great weekend. And I hope to see you again tomorrow.